Okay, so I'm assuming I can't go back to some of those. So we can go to many enemy camps, standard or stranded goods, herders, tier 2 desert, tier 1 grasslands, and tier 2 desert. Let's start with Erkengard Island and figure it out. Ah. Okay. And we immediately start with wheat. We immediately destroy everything. Hopefully we can make mines and actually start getting into, like, iron and stuff. Okay, there we go. But frustratingly, my wheat farm is actually right at the start. I guess it's not that frustratingly. Let's see. But that means I can't immediately just cover it in storage. But that's honestly okay. Let's just start aggressively expanding. And figure out how I want to do things. Now, how many resources do I have? I have a goofy amount. I guess I might as well drop some of these off. Should probably start upgrading my tools. Okay, so what do we need to do? Mine and harvest. Just quiet game. The answer is bonfire. And more bonfire. And fight! Do we have any more swords? Yes. Honestly, what we might want to do, build... Can I make an upgrade workshop? No, I need a wooden part and some wooden boards. Okay, stockpile couldn't hold everything. What I might want to do is actually just get the upgrade workshop going immediately. And upgrade some of those tools. Maybe. Let's see. Okay, we have iron. Mined iron, copper. Okay, cool. So we should be able to actually start getting into automation this time around, which I'm looking forward to. Game certainly needs, well, this run, we needed it. Okay, so that's just gonna take a while. It's gonna keep chucking bonfires out this direction. Fortunately, we're somewhat limited on how far I can go until we start taking out those enemy camps. Okay, there's one. Enemy strength 78. Your warrior strength 508. Charge! These poor spiders. Mega spider. More spider. Next camp. Enemy strength 68. Can you say over-prepared? What are these? Anyway. Ah, undead. do you know when they're injured? Health, 16. Okay. So this person is unhappy. They got smacked around a little bit. On the plus side, we get a couple of stone swords. And everybody just passes out right then and there. Intense fighting. And the combat in this game is, not much. It doesn't really need to be, though. Like, I think I'd actually be more annoyed if it was complicated. Because it's really not the focus of this game. Like, it kind of works out in Factorio, but that's about it. Keep slaying. The pigs will carry everything. Yeah, I figure if we can actually upgrade some of these swords, that might help a lot. Another bonfire out here. Now that we're actually starting to slay these things, I can probably start expanding. Combat is in progress. Oh. You actually having trouble? No, they seem to be stuck. That was the real answer. They were just having pathing problems. Okay, I'll let them get to work for a bit first. And harvest everything. Everything the eye can see. I feel a bit bad that that's my usual, like, modus operandi. Just, like, flatten the island, then get to just filling it with towns. Like, there's no real sense of, like, working with the environment. It is entirely just like, that's an inconvenience. Get out of here. Oh, that's a cool-looking pyramid. We'll probably destroy it. Guess I'm just gonna drop that there, because we gotta get access to this mine a little bit. Let's see. Do we... I guess we might as well get a paved road here. Let's see. I'm just gonna run this all the way down here. Slight speed boost. Okay, so now we've got a whole bunch of iron that we can work with, which we weren't capable of working with earlier. Like to make some houses. Let's get my industry down first. So we want probably 2 basic workplaces. An oil pump? Wait, hold on. That had like a weird input on it. Automatically siphons oil from a well and fills it into barrels. Really now. We end up with, like, one section that is not kosher. That's kind of dumb. I guess if I actually moved this down one more. Cancel that. Can I destroy that? Oh! You can actually use that to access things outside of your workable zone. That's interesting. God, you wish you could get into Dwarf Fortress, but it takes 150 years to generate the entire world. Yeah! I never really had a whole lot of problems with that. I'd usually, like, walk off while I was generating the world. Because once you've got it generated, you're good. You don't have to worry about it anymore. But I can totally understand that sentiment. So I'm going to make this zone yellow. We can have a stockpile there. Okay, so not there and one more there. If I feel like expanding to that. I might as well. Okay. Beer and tea. And we want lunch boxes and strawberry donuts. So nobody's normally allowed to go to these places. So my thoughts are I should be able to start stocking up on them. Wow. They were hungry for a task. I guess it kind of makes sense. Okay, so that gets me some wheat. And we want to have... Oh, we should be able to make machine parts this time around. Okay, so what's in yellow? So we might be able to put a crafting station there. We don't have any wooden parts. We could start unloading. Okay, so we want wooden boards, wooden blocks, wooden parts. We don't really need tools right now. Did we consolidate most of our tools down into the excellent variety? It looks like we did. Yeah, we'll want to make more at some point. But this is fine, at least for now. Let's see. Oh, bonfire. Looks like we're also going to have to aggress upon our neighbors further. Wow. My strength went up. I thought by converting my tools down into excellence it would actually screw me over a little bit. The answer is no, actually. I have some fighty dudes. Well, love it how my characters are not bothered by the water when it comes to, like, going for combat. These guys are just more Zomska. Oh, it's a mummy. That's just their name. Frankenhealed or Zomska. And that's copper ore. Okay. Copper ore is not an enemy. That's not how this game works. Let's see. What island is Wander on now? This is the 4th island. Okay. What else do we want to do? A lot of just clay here. Mined clay? Maybe I should actually make use of that. Okay, so we want to do building. We need a kiln. I'm just going to expand this super warehouse. Or super storage. Okay, we also want an ore smelter. Charcoal and brick. Send them back there. Once we start processing a lot of these things down, it shouldn't matter too much. And yeah, we might as well just process everything down to its bare minimum. At some point we'll need more, but it should be okay. Is this a German game? I'm pretty sure it is. Okay, robot workshop. Huh. I'm not really sure if I need that. Metal workshop, though. Definitely need that. Anything else? Because eventually I can get an animated kiln and smelter, and a centrifuge. But I think we gotta get a number of resources before we can get to that point. Okay. Well, let's keep attacking our neighbors. As they're in our way. I love the decorum for this. Like, really, my people should just roll over them and just slay, but that's not how it works. Like, they just seem so casual about the fact that they're just, like, eliminating these monstrous foes. They're just like, it's like, hey, look, Frankenhild Kunrada is just completely destroying that zombie child. Good. Back parts. Ooh. So we might actually be able to make trains this time. Is that it? I think that is. There's a freaking hippo. Huh. Wonder if I get to add that to my setup. Probably not. You never know. Let's see. So this will get me a couple of bonfires out here. Have we destroyed this yet? No. Ancient pyramid's still there. Okay, so what can I make with this? I can make construction blocks, iron blanks, machine parts. We need a lot of machine parts, so no matter what, that needs to be done. Why is the water all red and magenta? It's because it was telling me I could or couldn't build there. It's bonfires. Or bonfire related. I'm trying to expand my territory. Alright, last group. Bunch of spiders! Wow, that's a whole bunch of spiders. Luckily, there's a whole bunch of my people. And they're real strong. They're real angry. So I don't know if we're going to find any beta-tanium around here, unfortunately. That was actually one of the resources I was hoping I could get my hands on. Or betanium, sorry, not beta-tanium. Because I think I need that for quarries and stuff. What is my target? Oh, charcoal. What the? I'm actually about to be able to leave this island. That's kind of nice. Probably means we want to get a grove going. Do we want that? Or do I want to... You know what? Here's what I'm going to do. We need a hell of a lot of wood. It's better that I actually have... the wooden logs go to a separate thing so it doesn't clog this one. Because they will just produce that forever. That should work. Because yeah, we're going to need a whole bunch of charcoal. Now, question is, do I have any charcoal just sitting around? Because if I can just insta-win by dumping charcoal... no, I don't. What else do I have that I could dump? I got, like, donuts and stuff, but, later. Okay. Oh. So the oil well is producing oil barrels. I'm gonna turn off oil there. We want to just have a stockpile next to this. For oil. Because, as far as I can tell, that's another one of those, infinite things, and we don't really want to just go bananas with that. Wow, that immediately is just... Oh, wait, no, that's just people shifting stuff around. Okay, that's fine. Let's see. So this should give our, tool craftsmen something to work on for a while. Probably make construction blocks and machine parts, because we're going to need both. We can also make refined wooden parts. You know what? I should probably give my people houses. Probably finish getting access to the upper regions first. Because the sooner we get access to a bunch of these things, the better. And then we can figure out where I'm going to be jamming my folks. Let's see. It looks like they're mostly just working on getting a bunch of bricks. That's probably fair. Let's see. Do we want to actually just get a second kiln? Just gonna get a second kiln? That's a pig. Second kiln will just work on charcoal. Okay, so the tools being churned down should be done soon. Harvest everything. Leave nothing left on this map. Nothing should remain. It's like the most American game I've played in ages, and I'm pretty sure it's German. I should play some particularly, like, American games. Tomorrow. I don't really do much for 4th of July, but I probably should. Okay, I'm gonna up the priority on a couple of these things. Interesting that the, let's see, Broforce. Yeah, Broforce would be a good one. I don't know if Shell would enjoy playing Broforce with me, though. I'm not sure if I'm a bad co-op partner, but I'm certainly, like... I'm certainly kind of ridiculous when it comes to playing that game. I would love it. I'd love to play Broforce again. I've never beaten it. I always play, like, the first 2 hours of it, maybe, and everybody's like, cool, let's do that again, and then no one wants to. Let's see. So the wood's looking good. Nobody's working the kiln, but honestly, I think everybody's currently too busy getting this all set up. Let's see. I'm gonna get one more of these. Now, wait, there's something about an inserter. Okay, move items between conveyor belts, depots, and more. So we can have depots now. Insert and extract goods. So it looks like we can really start getting into industry at this point. Main question is, how do I need to industry any of this stuff? Because I have the ability to start doing conveyor belts and whatnot. I have no idea if it actually will get me anything. Well, do we just go banana? No, we probably don't want to go bananas for those. Let's go for nice houses. All the way up into the desert. You know what? Let's cancel. Let's belay that one. If I jam those together, I'll actually have enough space for a couple. That should be fine. I'm not even sure what I'm going to be putting back here. Okay, so that'll be the neighborhood, and that'll give people housing. I think the main problem is my goal right now is just charcoal. Charcoal, and obviously completely strip this place of any remaining resources. Like a jerk. Oh, I see. My storage is donezo. Do we just make a secondary storage somewhere? Yeah, probably. Okay, secondary stockpile zone, go. Getting really laggy again, though. Okay. Oh, that's weird. It got less laggy once I got that down. Hopefully they'll store all those resources into where they need to go. And hopefully my people will just start working on charcoal. Because, yeah, I don't think we need robots. It really depends on whatever the bonus objectives are going to be. Let's see, I'm gonna get a second one of those. Because, yeah, I'd like to do trains, but I'm not convinced I have a use for them yet. Because my industrial complex is pretty limited. Just, like, jam them all in around one specific location, and then... Let's see. Go from there. Is anybody idle? No. Okay, houses are doing fine. What does that need? Needs stone blocks. I do have an amount of stone blocks. Okay. And do we want to do a shipping port? We could do a shipping port. But where? So if we do it around kind of any of these locations, I guess I could do it out here. Because it's pretty close to the usual stockhouse. I'll destroy these trees. I don't need them anyway. Okay. Because, yeah, we're fine on wood. We've got resources coming in. What we need is actually, oh yeah, so we can export things. So I can buy more copper and mined iron. But the only thing I really need is rock. This is the only thing I can't mine. Well, we need rock, copper, and... let's see. I have strawberry donuts. Nope. What else does this take? It does take lunch boxes, but the strawberry donuts make so much more. Oh, you know what? I never actually made a well here. Cancel this. What we want is... Do we want a brewery here? We don't really need a brewery this time around. Let's see. Does mean I'll need another... Whoops. Does mean I'll need another one of those. Okay. So that's going to be my strawberry donut location. I guess I'll get a well.